Alright, Jonathan, this last video, I'm just doing this solo. I just got home, and I want to show you how you improve just after looking at the videos and talking about getting your bat to a better position by loading your hands a better way. And so we'll look at the first video that we took at the school, and you're going to see here some differences between you and Miguel Cabrera. So let's take a look at Cabrera first. You're going to see he's in his stance position right now, and you'll notice that both of you guys have very similar stance positions with your hands. Both of your bats are in very similar positions, and your lead arm is in a very similar position, both slightly bent. And you can see that both of you guys have your hands right around your back shoulder, which is a good place to be in your stance. So you guys are good here, but the difference happens when Cabrera loads his hands. So what I want you to notice here, as he takes his stride forward, you're going to see him load his hands back. So you see here he's going to take a step forward, and the hands get loaded back. And right when this front foot lands right here, this is a very important position because this is your hitting position. And you'll notice here that the palm of his hand, or the back of his hand, is facing us, or the opposite batter's box. And you can see the barrel of his bat is slanted towards his head and tall instead of flat behind his back. Now if we look at you on the left hand side, you're going to see when you take your step right here and you load your hands, you're going to notice that you're in an awkward position. In other words, the back of your hand is facing the sky and your back elbow is drifted way down here and your bat is very flat. You can see your bat's flat and it's behind your back. So you're in a very difficult position to hit from here when your front foot lands. And you'll notice one other difference is that when Miguel Cabrera gets landed, his shoulders are turned slightly in towards home plate. Whereas with you, you can see that your shoulders are tilted upwards in this position. So you're not in a really good position to hit here. But the good news is, after we took a look at your video and we got you on the tee in the backyard, you'll find that you got into a much better hitting position when your front foot lands. We'll watch right here as you take your step, right there. You see your foot's down and you're ready to hit. You do a really good job here. Big difference. Number one, you can see that the back of your hand is facing the other batter's box. So you're in a good position there. Number two, you can see the barrel of the bat is more upright instead of flat. And that's important because the bat now is closer to the hitting zone. And then number three, you can see that your shoulders are tilted slightly inward towards home plate. So you're in a much better position to hit here when your front foot hits the ground. And you can see if I match you up next to Cabrera really quickly, you'll notice how much more you look like him. We get him to his hitting position when his front foot lands, right there. And you can see again how his shoulders are tilted in towards home plate, how the barrel of the bat is more up and down, and you can see the palm, or the back of his hand on his bottom hand, is facing us, or the other batter's box. So this is a much better improvement getting to a good hitting position. And I'm really excited about that because you're a quick learner and you figure things out very good. So that's a great place to build from. Keep working on getting to this hitting position right here, and you're going to be a much better hitter.